Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our chapter construction, and by today we are able to finish this because we have to learn only about the four kind of construction. Then the very first one is dividing the given line segment into a ratio, say ms to n. The next kind of construction, you have to construct a similar triangle to a given triangle. The triangle that we have to construct may be of the bigger size or maybe of the smaller size, but the ratio ms to n have to be maintained. The next one is for the circle. We have to draw the tangent to a circle from any external point, or if the 3 points are given, then we can draw a circle passing through these 3 points. These are the only four kind of construction. In all these, we need the ruler or a scale. Another, for making the angle, we need this compass, and those angles which cannot be constructed with the compass or making equal angle, we are using this protractor. Okay, students? So these are the tools that we are going to use. Let us start with the very first. We are given with a line segment and we want to divide it into the ratio of ms to n. Okay? So always we will take one example, and with that we will write all the steps and we will understand it. Example, it may be possible that, so let us take one example. So we want to divide a line segment of length, the 5 centimeter into 4:9. Or 4:9 is a bit bigger, so let me take 4:5. It is this one. Means what? The line segment, let us take this line segment as AB is equals to 5 centimeter, and the ratio m by n is 4/5. We have learned in our coordinate geometry, if we are given with a line segment AB, a point P may be taken inside it. Here it is given that M is 4 times and N is 5 times. So take the point P here. This is M, H to N. It means A to P we are taking. That is written in numerator. It is our 4:5. So this ratio is basically representing a point P that we have to allocate in between AB such that AP is to PB should be 4/5. It is this one. So our purpose is to allocate the point P. Okay, that is the main requirement. How to allocate it? So very first we will take the line segment. So write down the step 1. I will write the step side by side. There are two methods of drawing this. Let me explain both. So method 1. In method 1, in step 1 you have to just understand what is the ratio given. So ms to n is here 4:5. So you just add this m plus n. It becomes 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. Get it? It is this one. So this 9 is, what is the importance of this 9? That we will say that we have to divide a ray which is inclined to the given line segment AB into 9 parts. It is that importance of this. Now step number 2. Is our draw the segment AB is equals to the given length, say 5 centimeter is there, so that we are going to do. So the 5. Let me draw it here. Getting? I have drawn it with the free hand, but construction is not by that way. What you have to do, student, take your ruler place it, and from this 0 you are getting here, it is 0 is written, 0 to 5 you will mark it. Okay, let me take the ruler, which is, it will present on your screen also. Okay, student, so take this ruler of 5 centimeter. Here we have to take care that we need to take the 5 centimeter. Here numbering is not there, but we have to count it and we have to write it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is this much. Okay, student. So this is my A, and another one is my point B. Okay. Then after that, after taking AB is equals to 5 centimeter, we need to draw. So take the new step number 3. Draw a ray inclined to AB at any angle. Draw the ray AX. A student, keep in mind here we are interested with, or starting with the A, and from A we shall take the 4. So make a ray starting from the A. Okay, so take it. Any ray of any length you can take. So I'm just taking a ray here. Okay, student, I have just taken a ray. So this is our AX. Getting? Place your scale at A, and at any angle you are free to draw. Okay, but suitably you make some angle. You may change this angle. Okay, no issues. If you are not convenient, let me increase the angle a bit more. So it can be any angle where we need to draw a ray. Draw a ray. Make it as X. After what? In our next step, you have to take a fixed or a suitable radius in your compass, and you have to mark total 9, whatever this M plus N we have written. So M plus N equals segment on AX. Getting? So take suitable length over your compass. I am just adjusting it. Getting? So that 9 length can be put over AX. Need not be up to end of X, maybe before that, or if required we may extend it, because it is a ray, it can be extended to infinity. So I'm taking this suitable length. Getting? So that is step, right? So make how much point? 9 points. M plus N, this much points on AX by your compass, and all this should be equal. Make and all this segment, this is smaller points, or this segment, or equal point, you may keep it here. Equidistant, not equidistant, but equal point. And all this segment must be equal. Means, a student, I have adjusted my compass for certain radius, and very first I am going to keep the sharpened tip at point A, and the pencil will mark on AX. So placing it, so placing the at A and marking it, we are getting that my compass have made this arc. So mark this very first arc as B1 means A B1. Now next time what you have to do, you have to place your sharpened tip of compass at B1 and rotate with the same radius. Please do not change the radius, otherwise the entire construction will get disturbed. And without changing the radius, make another arc over this AX. So another arc that I have made it this. Mark this as B2. So go on this way. Means it should be equal to B1, B2. Similarly, how much we have to go? Up to 9. So mark it. 3, B3, 4, B4, 5, B5, then 6, B6, then 7, B7, then 8, B8, and 9 as B9. Okay, students? So write it. A B1 is equals to B1 B2 is equals to B2 B3 is equals to B3 B4 is equals to B4 B5 is equals to B5 B6 is equals to B6 B7 is equals to B7 B8 is equals to B8 B9. You can count it. We are observing here how many line segment? The 9 line segment. Equal line segments, one over the another on the same line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it okay? Now the next step is we have to join the last one, B9 with B. So step number 5, join B9 to B. Okay? This way, how to join a student? Just place this ruler. Join it by the dotted line. Do not make it solid. Join it by the dotted line. We have observed this. So, student, what we have observed? We have the 9 segments in this triangle on one of these sides. Now I want to transfer this 9 segments. Means this 9 segments. Where is our fourth? The fourth one is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is this point. Means corresponding to this point, if I am able to draw a line parallel to the given line, are you getting? If I am able to draw a line parallel to given line, then we can observe that the two triangles will be similar and this will be the required point P. Okay, student? It will be our required point P. But the question is how to draw this parallel line. That is another question. And you have to construct it exactly with the help of this compass and protractor. Okay, student? So how to construct it? For that, I'm going to write the steps. So ultimate purpose is to draw a line B4P parallel to B9P so that these two triangles become similar. This length become 4. It is in the ratio, and this length become 5. Okay, student? It is like this one. Now for drawing this as the parallel, what are the steps that we need to follow? So by those steps we are going to do this. So for that, How to make equal angle? In class 9th, we have learned that for making an equal angle, first we need to again take our compass and take the arc at B9, measure that arc and transfer it at B4. That is one way. Another, with the help of protractor, we can also draw by placing your protractor, the straight line of the protractor along AX such that the center of protractor is coinciding at B9, and whatever the angle is there, you can mark it. Okay, so again there are two ways. You can take the protractor like this. What I want to say is like this one. A student, at this time we are observing that whatever this angle is there, how much angle is this? 25 degree. Okay, student. So if we are able to, this 25 degree is at B9, but the same angle we need to make at B4. Though this, let me decrease the length of this. Okay, student, I have decreased. Since it is a circle, so it is not affected, or even if you have any doubt, I may take it with the smaller. You will get the same thing. See? Exactly, it is 27 degree. So that 27 degree we have to mark it. I have placed now the center of this compass. This is the compass for me, or this is also acting as the protractor for me. I have to make how much angle? So I shall make 27 degree. Leave it. After this, so you please also do with the help of your this protractor, students. Okay, whatever these steps I am doing. If you are facing difficulty, I will repeat these steps. Now you take the scale. Take the scale. Now you join it. We have observed the center was this and the end point was this one. Now just join it. Here you can get that both of these angle, whatever the theta was there, this theta was something that depends on the inclination of AX that we have considered. It could be anyone, so no need to write the exact value of theta. So this way, the parallel line from B4 is intersecting AB at point P. Here we are observing that these two triangles are going to be similar. Why? Because the theta same we have transferred from one position to another. It is one thing. These two angles are the same. Another angle, this is the common. Obviously, by asimilarity, the two triangles will be similar. That is one thing. Therefore, whatever the ratio on this one to this one, the same will be AP to PB. So this way, this will be the 4H to MS to N that we are taking, or it is like our 4H to Y that we have learned. So this way we have drawn the or allocated the point P. So the ultimate purpose is to allocate the point P. Okay, so let me write that as step. There is another way of constructing the equal angle that I will also tell you. Okay, so join B9 to B, and in step number 6, construct equal angle at B. Construct BP or B4P parallel to B9P, B9B. That is because in step number 4 we have joined this B9B. So construct B4P parallel to B by making equal angle. Making equal angle is very important. That can be done with the help of protractor or with the help of compass. With the help of protractor I have done here. Now the step number 7 is over. So the point P on AB divides this AB in MS2N. That is, here it is 4:5. So questions are very easy. This way the P is allocated. That's all. Because the two similar triangles are formed here, it's okay. There is another way of constructing the equal angle. Let me explain it. So students, how you will take that? Also very easy. The same step I will not write, but I will just do it. So very first I have taken how much? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This much. Then I have taken any angle at any angle array. Take array at comfortable point. You can leave it. A to B. This I have done. Afterward, what I have taken? The arc, the 9 equal segment on AX. Okay, student? For better, you can understand, or you can take with the help of your this compass, or you can also allocate it with the help of a scale itself. This time I am allocating with the help of a scale itself. Okay, student? So let me take of the 2 to, then it should become 18. It's too long. So let me take for the 1 unit, 1 centimeter. Means 1 should be like this one. At the 1. Be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 we have done. 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. Sorry, disturb it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is our 9th one. Okay, student. So it was our 9th one. So this way, this is our B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, and B9. Then we have to join this B9 to B, that we have also done. This is making angle of 76 degree. It is also showing in of my scale. It is like this one. Now we have to make for this digital one or a scale. It is quite convenient. Like 75 you are getting in my scale. It is ready. So the same 75 I need to make at the B4 you are getting. Directly I can make the parallel. Okay, but On the paper, you should be careful. You shall take your this compass, take suitable radius, make this metallic sharp tip at point B9 and make an arc. Okay, so by that way I'm going to, this is the arc that is being made by this, consider like this. Then the same, without disturbing this radius, you have to make the another arc with center B4. So B4, you have to make the same kind of arc. Okay, student, it is this one. Now after this, without changing this radius, we have made the two arc. One with the center B9, another with the center B4. Because at B4 we want to get the ratio. Then you have to adjust this and you have to measure the angle. Means the arc from which point to which point. Put the metallic tip of this at this point, means the arc this point, and the pencil means you have to put it and you have to adjust your pencil so that it will come and exactly match with this one. Okay, so this way the radius of this compass have got adjusted. After that, you have to put the metallic part at this point on the new arc where we want to draw and cut the pencil over this one. Then you can observe it is cutting here. Okay, now you have to take the ruler with B4 and this point you have to join. Okay, students, so this way you will observe nearly the same angle, it will be formed. Now we have to join this. So this is the new line which is formed, and this line will be parallel to this one. Why? Because this angle we have drawn equal to this angle, because the arc for the circle with same radius and same arc length, the angle is always equal. That we have learned in class 9. So that concept. So this way the point P is allocated here and it becomes 4 and it becomes 5. Okay, because this much length is 4 and the other length is 5. So this way by using the compass, the angle can be transformed. So this is the method. Even in the first method, how to make the equal angle by using compass that I have explained. Okay, it is this one. By compass. Earlier I have just transferred the equal angle by protractor. Now we shall go for the method 2, which is even more convenient, but above method is more useful in making the similar triangle. A student, in method 2, whatever the MS to N given, it is given as 4:5. Okay, student. So be careful. Here our AB is 5 centimeter. Means we want to a point P between AB so that AP is to PB. It should be 4:5. It is like this one. Okay, student. So how to get it? Again, the concept of similar triangle but applied in a different way. Okay. So very first step, make AB is equals to 5 centimeter. It is the first step. So let us take it 5 centimeter. So student, take it as the 5 centimeter. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is my 5 centimeter. This 5 centimeter I have done. Now at point A, step number 2, at vertex A, you have to take ray AX at some angle. Okay, and maintaining the same angle at B, you also have to draw a ray BY, but these AX and BY should be in opposite direction of AB. Means one say in upward direction, then from B it should be in downward direction. You are free to choose either upward or downward for A, accordingly the opposite one for the B. Okay, yeah, let me take at A, X at any angle. Again, you are free to take. So let me take this. But student, here the important thing is we need to maintain the angle. So let me take suitable angle which I can read it. This is downward. You can keep your scale and you can draw it downward. You can take this upward also. That doesn't make any difference. So it is our A to X. But whatever this angle is there, the same angle you have to make at B, but in opposite direction. For me, I had taken this at, what was my angle? My angle for this was 25. It is red here. I have to maintain this 25 and make a line from B, and it should be in opposite direction. Means it should be like this one. Are you getting? Like this. How to make this angle the equal angle? The same concept I had explained earlier. Here you also have to make the same angle. Whatever the theta is there, the same theta you need to make it here. How? Take the arc or use the protractor. Okay, easy method is to use the protractor. Place the center point of protractor at A, like place the center point of protractor at A and make an angle. Or you just take the AB, draw AX at any angle, measure this angle, put the protractor center, coincide it with B, and the same angle in opposite direction. Okay, this way the equal angle we have made. Now our work is over. Now the next part is you have to take the equal length. So at A, any angle, and at B, this BY at same angle. Whatever the angle we have taken here, the same angle. This is important. Otherwise, the construction will get disturbed. You will not get the correct construction. And next one is our step number 3, where observe carefully now what is the ratio. MH/N is given as 4:5. Means AP/PB we want is equals to 4:5. Means I shall choose the P in between these two. So a student on AX, this AP unit, so go for on AX, you make this 4 unit, 4 equal length line segment, and on BY, this will be for on BY, you have to make how much? Now the 5 unit. Make 5 equal length. A student, but be keep in mind, these equal length and these equal length should also be equal. So whatever the length we are taking here, these two should also equal among themselves. Okay, means equal length. So for that, what we are doing, we are taking our compass, we are taking a suitable radius, and without disturbing this radius, I will make 4 segment, or I will allocate 4 point on X. So let me keeping this. So very first, keep this first tip as A, and on X I can allocate it. Or you can also use your scale, that doesn't matter. So let me write this as, consider this as the X1. This as the next one is our X2. The next one is our X3. The next one is our X4. How much points? So student, on A, whatever the number given, the first one, only that much you have to take. And on B, whatever the other number is given, that much you have to take with the same length without disturbing. Now I'm going to put this tip at B, and this pencil I will cut over this BY. Okay, student? So take the same length as Y1, then Y2, then Y3, then Y4, then Y5. Getting it, student? It's all. So all these lengths are equal. That is, what are here? AX1 is equals to AX2, sorry, X1, X2. It is our X1, X2, X2, X3, X3, X4, X3, X4, is equals to X3, X4 is over. This should be same as BY1. BY1 same as Y1, Y2. So all these lengths should be the same. That is important. Y2, Y3, Y3, Y4, Y4, Y5. That's all. Now, after this, you have to just join X4 and Y5. Step number 4, join X4 and Y5, which cuts AB at P. Here you can understand why I have taken the 2 ray in opposite direction. So join it. Students, take it, mark it. Put your scale and then join it. Join it by the dashed line. This way, the point P is allocated here. This is our point P. Okay, students? The point P we have allocated. So this is, from here we can understand, while taking these 2 in opposite direction, the point P will fall in between AB. That's why we have made the same angle and in opposite direction. Now, here we can say AP is to PB is 4 is to 5. How we can say? Again, students, the 2 triangles are similar. Vertically opposite angle. This angle theta and angle theta by construction we have made it equal. So the 2 triangles are similar. And here we are getting that for similar triangle, the corresponding sides are proportional. Here this is 5. This is 4. Okay, so corresponding angle for this, the other side will also be in the same ratio. So whatever the other sides, they will also be in the same ratio. For a smaller side or for the smaller triangle, you can understand the smaller ratio we can get. For the bigger triangle, we can get the bigger ratio. It is our 4, it is our 5. So this, the one triangle which is formed here, it is the smaller triangle. So all the sides will be in the same ratio. So this will be 4, and the other for the bigger triangle, this will be 5. So 4:5 ratio is obtained. Ready? So we can write it here. So step number 5 is what? Here, AP H2PB is equals to 4:5. Why? As triangle, here we are observing PAY4 or PBY5 is, or we shall take the write the A first. So it is our PAX4 is similar to triangle PBY5. So on one side we have 4, and other side we have 5. So this way 4:5 ratio is allocated. So this point P you have to allocate, and then you have to write 4:5 over it. That's all. So these are the steps that you can do. Whichever you feel convenient, you can adopt any one of the method. So this was the first kind of construction. A student, though here I have taken m is lesser than n, if you are taking m greater than n, it still doesn't make any difference. Okay, that doesn't make any kind of difference. The same step, because it is internal. Okay, so I need not, I think, draw for m greater than n. So steps are same. So this way the first construction we have finished. So very first construction, quickly recall it. So for the dividing a line segment, we can have two methods. Either m plus n you calculate, then draw a ray, over that you make this 9 equal segments, then join the end to end, then transfer the equal angle from the other end of the ray to the center where 4 is there. So here 4. If 5 is there, then you make this at 5. Okay, at B5 you have to make. Say if you have to do this as, say, 6:3 or 5:4 rather we shall take. Even 5:4, then what to do? First you have to make the equal angle at B5. Okay, so that starting it become 5. It's so simple kind of thing. Otherwise no any difference. Then after making the equal angle, draw a line parallel to B9B, and we can allocate the point P that will divide AB in the 4:5. It's so simple. So this was all about the first kind of construction. The other method, just draw the two ray from the two end in opposite direction at equal angle, make the required segment on each of them, join their end, that will cut in between AB. So this way. So the first construction is over. A student, any doubt, then please ask. I will solve one more question, or I will explain one more. Otherwise, if all of you have got, then I will go for the other, drawing a triangle or similar triangle. Okay, I hope I had explained everything. So the construction 2. So draw a similar triangle. Just a minute. Triangle, again some ratio is given for similar triangle. So the ratio that we are considering in general is the side length of the triangle to be drawn, side length of triangle to be drawn or constructed, and another one is the side length of the given triangle, side length of given triangle, it is this one. This is generally denoted by m by n, and this ratio is called a scale factor. A scale factor. So a scale factor ms to n means it is to draw or to construct that side length, and it is given. Okay, it is that ratio. Now it is possible that m is greater than n, means what? The triangle to be drawn is of bigger size. To draw bigger triangle or bigger similar triangle, how is that? We may consider a triangle ABC is given to us, and we need to draw a triangle which is of the bigger size, means one of the vertex will coincide. I may take this as coinciding one and extend this and draw this line parallel to this. Consider this as the B dash and C dash. So here AB dash, which is to be constructed by AB, this is ms to n. Let me take this as the 5:4. Okay, it is the case 1. The other possibility or the case number 2 is m is lesser than n, means to draw or to construct a smaller triangle, a smaller triangle than the given. Okay, means how is the situation? You will be given with one of the triangle. Consider this as ABC. A student, you may construct with the vertex B also or the vertex C also, but in this case m is to be constructed is lesser, means this the similar triangle that we have to make is something like this. So what is the ultimate purpose of construction or the steps that we shall take care? We shall again allocate the point B dash C dash. That is the only concept for allocating this B dash C dash, which may be inside or outside. Again, we are taking the help of dividing the segment. That's so simple. Okay, student. So this was the theory. Now let me take one example. I will take the 2 example to explain the 2 case. So draw a triangle ABC, or we may take construction, we may also take. Draw a triangle PQR similar to triangle ABC, but the ABC triangle will not be given. Even that triangle you also need to construct by using the concept of class 8 and 9. Similar to triangle ABC with, let me take the 3 sides of this triangle ABC. You may be given with the one of the base BC and other two angle, say angle B and angle C, you can construct the triangle ABC. So there are four methods of constructing a triangle that we have learned in class 9. So those things may be used here also. So we have to construct a triangle PQR which is similar to triangle ABC, but the first ABC itself have, let us take AB is equals to 7 centimeter, AB, then BC is equals to, let us take another 7 centimeter or 8 centimeter, and AC as, we may take 5 centimeter. Such that a scaling factor, the term like a scaling factor is also used, or it may be simply given a ratio. So triangle PQR similar to triangle ABC such that a scaled or a scaling factor of, you may take anyone. Let me first take 2H23, this much simpler, okay? Or if it appear you more simpler, then take me 3H24. Here means what? Understand it carefully. Here we are given with MH2N. M is what? For the triangle to be drawn, its name itself given here, means PQR, to be drawn. So their ratio, side ratio to the given triangle side ratio is our 3:4. That is, M is less than N. M is less than N means the denominator is the given triangle, numerator is to be drawn. So drawn triangle will be smaller. But the first, we have to draw the triangle ABC, considering the angle A coinciding here. Okay? You may also coincide the angle B, that doesn't make any difference. Because you have to just construct a similar triangle. It appears the two triangles would be similar. So for that, MS2N, it is this one. A student, what we have to do, first let us understand. We have to first construct a triangle ABC. ABC, consider this as A, this as B, and this as C. Let me draw it properly. So A, B, C. First one is this one. Here AB is given as 7 centimeter, BC is given as 8 centimeter, and AC is given as 5 centimeters. So first we need to construct this triangle ABC itself. After this construction, we have to go for similar triangle. Here, let us consider the A is coinciding with this P. A and P mean the same thing, students. This A is going to coincide with the P. Means you must keep this A coinciding with this P, and B and C, it could be like this one, like this way. Or you may also consider this like the B is coinciding, then B is coinciding with which? Q. So you can consider this as Q for the new triangle, and this as P, this as R, this way. So name may be given different, or sometimes the name is not given. Okay, student? So sometimes this PQR is not given. It will be simply like this: draw a triangle similar to triangle ABC. with angle B coinciding. And in many cases, you will observe that this PQR word is not given. So you can leave it. At that time, what to do? Just keep one of the vertex coinciding. The other that we have to draw, mark this as A dash and this as C dash. Because here we are considering vertex A is coinciding. So it's up to you. The concept is the same. So let me explain, or let me draw it. So without name I am taking. So let here vertex B or angle B coinciding. You may coincide the angle A also, or you may coincide the angle C. Only the new parallel line will be drawn. So our purpose is to allocate A dash and C dash. That's all. So observe it, how I am going to do. So student, very first our purpose is to construct the triangle ABC. So step 1, construct triangle ABC first, and this construction belonging to class 9. So how to construct? A student, here our AB is given as 7 centimeter. AB, then your BC is given as 8 centimeter. Then AC is given as 5 centimeter. For drawing a triangle with 3 sides known, we are knowing that first we need to take the base. Let me take the base BC. You are also free to take the base AB also. So very first, let us take this side BC as base. For taking the side BC as base, I need to take the 8 centimeter. Mark it, 8 centimeter. Students, this is 0 degree. Yeah. You also take 8 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is our 8 centimeter. It's okay. This is what we have taken B and C. Now we need to allocate the A. How to allocate the A? So take AB over your this compass and over your scale. You have to stretch this or make a radius of how much, students? We are going to take the radius AB as 7 centimeter. So it is my 7 centimeter. So this is my 7 centimeter. Now I will put this metallic tip at B and make a semicircle. Okay. So how is that? That semicircle will be like this one. Not exactly semicircle, but rather the arc basically. But for taking that on the scale, I may use the digital scale. Yeah, take this. This is my, the two cannot be taken together, it appears. Just take it as the 7 centimeter. I'm taking this as the 7 centimeter. How I am getting this as the 7 centimeter? For me, if you have doubt, you can understand this, how I have taken. For you, I had explained, but to make it on the scale, I can first take the ruler, mark the 7 centimeter here. Here you are getting my 7 centimeter is somewhere here. Sorry. My 7 centimeter is somewhere here. So I need to now take my compass is a bit of different type. Okay, no? So I have to do that. Here I'm getting that this need to be stretched further so that it can get coincide from this to this. Okay, it is my 7 centimeter. Okay, student. So this 7 centimeter, I am going to draw an arc. Okay, watch it carefully. So that arc angle is not important for me, rather some arc is important. So this way I have taken the 7 centimeter. So all the point on this arc will be equidistant from B. Now I need to take AC as 5 centimeter. So for AC as 5 centimeter, again I need to decrease this radius of my compass. So decrease it. How I can get this as the 5 centimeter? Yes, I need to mark my 5 centimeters somewhere. So my 5 is, it is my 7, 6 and 5. From the beginning, this should be my 5. So my radius should be adjusted for 5 now. This is my 5, okay? This was 5. But at this time, we need to keep the center of my compass at point C, and I need to construct the arc such that it is cutting the original arc. So the other arc that I have drawn, which is cutting the original arc, that's all. Where these two arcs are intersecting, these two are intersecting at point A. So exactly I can draw it. Now let me take the scale to join it. Yes, students? So this way, the triangle ABC I have drawn. So this drawing the triangle ABC is also the part of this. You should be careful first. First you need to draw the triangle ABC itself carefully. Now, this way we have constructed the triangle ABC, where BC is 7 centimeter. So you can write here, or even I have written here. AB is 8 centimeter. You can measure it, student, you will get it. This was our 8 that we had already taken. Okay, now this you can observe. This is our, yes, it is our 7. This is our 5. So this way you can verify it. Okay, yes. Now we need to allocate the point C dash and A dash. For that, getting a C dash which is in the ratio of this C dash, this is in the ratio of 3. How to get it? Yes, students, how to get this? How we can get? Students, how we can get? So we need to understand what is the maximum. This is the 4. In this case, be careful that this 4 is itself representing this longer length, and this 3 is the shorter length. So we need not add 3 plus 4 and draw a line. No, because this 4 also have to be measured from this B, and the 3 also have to be measured from the B. So the longest length that we have to draw. So write down this step. Step number 2. Make any ray from B. Draw ray. Let us consider this as the BX, such that what is the maximum segment that we have to make? The maximum segment up to 4 segments we have to make only, so that the longest length we can draw over it. Or simply you can understand whatever the ratio given to us, from this the bigger factor or the bigger number, that one we have to draw over this bx. So draw ray bx such that number of segment such that equal number of segment is equals to which number? Just the simple trick you have to keep in mind, the largest among m or n. So whichever is the largest, that you have to draw, m or n. So just draw it. Here our n is 4. So just draw the 4 unit at some angle, make it. This time the 4 unit. So make a ax somewhere. Okay, this is my bx. Here
so,
I need, yes.
So can we draw obtuse angle?
While drawing the obtuse angle, you cannot divide it, no. If it is greater than 90 degree, then it becomes difficult. That's why it is always advisable to draw the acute angle. Getting no? Always we are making some acute angle because of similar triangle we have to draw. So make the acute angle. Always keep in mind. Okay. Now adjust your compass for how many segment? 4 segment, 4 equal segment. Again do the same kind of thing that we have done in our drawing the segment or dividing the. So ultimate purpose is to divide this BC in the ratio of 3:4, or rather 3:1 it is, because in the triangle what we are getting, this 3 is from B to C dash and B to C is 4. So if you measure this as C dash to C, it will be what? How much? The ratio wise it will be 1. So 3:1. So external division in the form of 3:1. This you shall understand mentally. No need to write, but you must understand it. So we want to allocate the point P, not P, the C dash between BC such that BC dash is to C dash C is our 3:1. That's simple. So that's why we are taking only 4 segment on AX. Okay, student? Let me take by the scale itself, though you can take with the compass, but for me, let me take it by the scale. Okay, this time I am going to take of the 2 unit length. 1, 2. Can I take the 2 unit or not? 2 unit, 2 unit, 2 unit, and another 2 unit. Okay, student, these are my points. What these are? Mark this as x1, x2, x3 and x4. Student, whatever the ray you are taking, no, take the same name to avoid confusion. Get it? Now what we were doing, we were joining this x4 to C. So join your x4 to C. Join it by the dashed line. So write it. Step number 3 is our join x4 to C. Get it? Then what to do? Here we need 3:4 means x3, B to C dash as the 4, or 3:1 here we can also understand. So we need to draw a line from x3 which is parallel to x4C. So draw a line parallel. How to draw a line parallel? I had already explained in previous construction. By either of the method you can do. Okay, students? So please take it. For me, What I shall do? Let me take my scale itself. But for you, you have to draw it with the help of your angle. You can see it is 77 degree at x4, the 77 degree, maintaining the 77 degree. If I am going to shift at x3, it will cut somewhere here. It is this. So this point will be our C dash. But for you, it should not be done like this. Let me explain that one also. Students, whatever the steps we have used in previous construction, those steps you have to do. What you have to do? Very first, you will take any arc here, okay? With the x4, whatever the arc or this adjusting compass, you have taken the arc, the same arc you have to draw with the center x3. So draw it like this. Get it? After the, because this construction is reflecting how you are constructing, okay? This pencil marks, no, and by that you can get the marks. Otherwise, just drawing the figure, you will not get the mark. Now, the next one is adjust these two so that the distance between pencil and this metal tip become equal to this one to this one. Okay, student? This I have adjusted. Now keep the metal tip at this new point for the new arc, and the cut on the pencil that we are getting is our roughly to this one. Yeah, okay, this way. Now we have to join this. After cutting, you have to join this. Again, join it by the dotted line. This way, the point C dash we have allocated. Okay, student? So C dash we have allocated by constructing a line or a ray from vertex B. Similarly, A dash we need to allocate. For that, what we shall do? Again, we shall draw a ray at B toward A and do the same thing. That is also okay, but no need to do that much. What we need? We need only this angle to be transferred at this point. That's all. So for transferring, we can use the compass as we have transferred these two angles. So what is next step? So join, we have written join x4c. Then let me write the step number 5. Make equal angle at x3. Why? As it is in the ratio of 3:4. So whatever this 3, you have to mark it. But keep in mind, this is 3:4 from B. Or you can understand this bx3 by x3 x4. This is basically your 3:1. Okay. So this I had explained. This way we have allocated. Now you have to join or get C dash x. So find C dash x3. This way the C dash is determined. Now these two steps we have to do for A dash also. How? So let me write for the step number 7 here. So our step number 7 is we want to transfer the angle C at C dash. That's all. So make arc at C. Make arc at C and C dash, rather equal arc, add the word equal, that's all, and transfer or equal angle at C, equal angle at C dash, whatever is at the C. So what to do? Again, a student, adjust your compass, make an arc here with the center C. Now you have to shift the center to C dash without changing the radius of the compass. You need to make another arc. Okay. Then again you have to adjust the gap between the metal tip and the pencil by placing metal tip at one of the position here and extend, increase or decrease your pencil tip so that it reaches to the other line here. This way the new we have adjusted. Now with this length, whatever is there, the same length we have to cut here also. Now we are going to put for this arc and the same length here. Okay, then we need to keep in mind C dash passing through this point on the arc that we have allocated, so that we need to confirm, and we have to put the scale properly for drawing. Then you will observe that the new line that will be drawn will be the parallel to CA. So draw it. So this way we are observing that this is the point A dash. Get it? So this way the triangle. So step number 8, find your A dash on BA. That's all. This way the triangle BC dash A is similar to the triangle BCA. And what is the factor? Here we are getting BC dash H2 BC. It is 3. Above one is the smaller one. It is 3/4. So it is our MS2N. This is our MS2N. Or many times students are getting confused with the earlier one. If we are considering BC dash by C dash C, then it is our 3:1 because 3 and 1 is 4. Okay. This way the entire BC is our 4. So it was this one by which we have drawn the similar triangle when M is less than N. Now the next question is, if M is greater than N, then how to draw? The same thing we have to apply. Everything remains the same. But whatever is given, just you have to join it to the given. Like here, what was given was our this C dash, and it was for the fourth one. So C was given and it was for the 4. So we had joined this C with the 4. Another, we are going to construct the same triangle with 4:3. Then you can get it. Or rather, we can take one example from our textbook also, so that you will feel that our questions are also completed. Construct a triangle 4 cm, 5 cm, 6 cm, then a triangle similar to whose side are 2/3, the same as we have done. Okay. So the name of the triangle is not given here, only the ratio. So on any vertex you can draw the triangle. Now come to question number 3, or rather 4, mean the same thing. construct a triangle with side 5, 6, 7 centimeter, then another triangle whose side are 7/5 of the corresponding side. The ratio is greater. The same thing. I will draw this question number 3. Now let us come to question number 4. Construct isosceles triangle with base 8 centimeter and altitude 4 centimeter. Can you draw this? Let me explain this. And another triangle whose side is 3/2 times the corresponding side of the isosceles triangle. I am going to draw this question number 4. Sometime for this triangle ABC, one of the base and the 2 other angle are given. Sometime maybe base and some of other 2 sides may also be given, as we have learned in class 9. So any of these may be given. Yeah, tell me which question I shall take, question number 4 or question number 6, because both have the ratio greater. Yeah, tell me quickly.
So 6.
Okay, if you are interested, let me take the question number 6 itself. Here the 2 angles are given. For the altitude, student, you have to first draw the altitude. Over that you have to get the 4. Let me take this question. Draw a triangle ABC whose BC is 7 centimeter. So very first step is draw BC is equals to 7 centimeter. So let us take it. Yeah, what you were chatting, but constructing a triangle, you were writing something. Yeah, tell me in audio.
So the topic is deleted.
Similar triangle is deleted.
Yes, sir.
So you people want to leave it?
No, sir. I was just confirming.
Yeah, I know it is deleted.
Okay, sir.
But the thing is that I'm not teaching only for this year. You shall
No,
know.
sir. I was just confirming that I was.
Getting. Yeah. It is being deleted. But drawing tangent from external point, it is there. Okay, similar triangle, drawing similar triangle is being deleted. But how? Whatever we have learned the division. So you need not focus much for your examination, but you must know some basic thing. Means what is there. By the way, if your school is if your school is asking, then what you will do? Because I have observed in your last test, some of the topics which were deleted, that was also asked by your school. I have observed that. Even I have left that topic. Even it was in class 9, where the identity like a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, that identity is deleted, but based on that the question was asked. So unless or until a student is given all these things, so there are certain issues. So you have time, please try to learn it at the time of revision, or while you are going for examination in your academics. At that time you can leave it, but while we have sufficient time, we shall learn all these things. So student, first let us take the side. Where is the scale? The scale is not coming. The scale is still on the previous page. Why not? Yeah. So students, let's do it quickly. So take this 7 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, student. Then you have to make the angle B as 45 degree. Student, just see. Observe this. I am making the 45 degree. How? Student, here in my scale there is the 45 degree. Otherwise, you will place your protractor center at point A. Sorry, it is our B, point B and C, and coincide this horizontal line with BC. Then you observe the 45 degree from this side. Okay, you can get it. I have aligned this for the 45 degree. So this is our 45 degree. Make a ray like this. Okay, this way the 45 degree I have drawn. You can draw with the protractor or compass, both. The another one is angle A as 105 degree. Now students, again go for angle A. Angle A is given as 105 degree. Yeah, how we can get this angle A as 105 degree? From where we can get? Students, here angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. If you are given with angle A might be somewhere here or somewhere here, or where is that? That is not exactly known. So better to find the angle B first, then make that angle at B. You can get the intersection point. Okay, so better one is to use this identity to find the angle B. Sorry, B is known, angle C. Angle A is our 105 plus 45 plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. So angle C is 180 minus 150. So it is our 30 degree. Okay, student. But keep in mind this 30 degree is the acute one. So this way we need to draw. Make it as the 30 degree. I am going to make the 30 degree with the help of protractor. Here you can get this is our 30 degree. So this way I can join. Or you may mark this as the X and this as the Y, and where they are intersecting, this is the 30 degree that we have constructed. This is our point A. Okay. So this way triangle ABC is now constructed. Now we want another triangle with AB with the new side, I mean new side ratio in 4:3. Means the new triangle will have longer side. So let us go for that. So this way the BC was step 1. Our step 2 was angle B is equals to 45 degree we have constructed. Then step number 3, angle C is equals to, we have determined it, minus angle A plus angle B, and this we have calculated as 30 degree, and this we have drawn. The step number 4, point A on intersection of these two lines. Then step number 5, triangle ABC get constructed. We have done it. Now the next one is for drawing the similar triangle. Step number 6, go for this. Take a ray as BP. X and Y we have already taken. BP. Take any ray at any angle. Let me take this. Or let me take in other color. This is the P that we have taken. Now, what to do? Now observe the ratio that comes into picture. The step number 7 is, what is the ratio given? The ratio MS/N is our, student, it is given as 4:3. 4:3 means, what is this? we want BC dash by BC, this as 4/3. Getting? So we need to go for maximum 4 unit on this new ray. It is this one. I had already explained earlier how much segment we shall take. A student, observe it. The segment, number of segment that we shall take should be the highest one. Okay, it is the largest among the M and N. So that's why we shall take here as BP1, BP2, BP3, how much? BP4. That we shall go. So right. Let me take the equal segment of 2 centimeter again. You can take it quickly with the help of the compass, but I have certain limitations. So 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Here we have taken the 4, the largest. So mark this point as your P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay, student? So make step number 8 as what? BP1, BP2, BP3, BP4. It is this. So 4 segments we have done. After this, what to do? Which one to join? I had also told you, you draw the largest ratio, I mean the largest number in the ratio over this ray, but whatever given in denominator, the given one is always in denominator. So this you have to join to C. So this you have to join to C. That is the only thing that you have to keep in mind. So this time do not blindly join P4 to C. That will give you the wrong result. Because given one is our 3. That we want to draw is the 4. Okay, no? Because it will come later. So C dash shall come somewhere here. So for allocating that C dash so that P4 will join to C dash. But here given one is for the 3 only in denominator. So join that. So joining should always be done in the dashed line. Okay, student? This I have just joined. Now what to do? This angle which is formed here, this need to be transferred. But C will come somewhere. Sorry, C dash will come somewhere ahead of C. So we need to even extend this BC also. Okay, students? So this way this BC is extended. It is just extended to certain length. Where will be the C dash? That we want to know. This is our C basically. So C dash will be where? Somewhere line starting from P4 will be parallel to P3C, and if you are drawing the line parallel to this one, this will be your C dash. C dash. But how to draw? For drawing this, apply the same approach that we have done. How? A student, take an arc here. Draw the same kind of arc here with the compass. Now adjust the compass for your new points. One is this, another is this. Now the same point P and this one, it will be, then you need to join it. So this way, the new C dash will obtained somewhere here. Okay. Then what to do? Then again make 30° and continue so that some A dash will be obtained on BX. Okay, student. So make the 30°. Make the 30°. Just I'm orienting my scale for the 30° and quickly I'm drawing 29. 30 is this. So now this have to be drawn solid line because this will form a side of the triangle. So this becomes the A dash. This way, what we are observing, the triangle B, C dash and A dash is drawn. So what makes difference from the earlier one is that you always draw the largest. So this you have to put this much segment. This is the largest. This decides you the number of segment. And you always have to join whatever given in denominator. If the denominator itself is the larger, as we have taken in this one, here we were observing that the ratio is 3:4. So the segment 4 we have drawn, 4 segment we have drawn, and this is the given. So that's why we have joined this to the given point. So X4 to C. Okay. So both were with the same number 4. But if the numerator is bigger at that time, the number of segment that you will take it from the numerator, but join you from the lower number, I mean the lower segment P3 with the given point. Then you construct the C dash by this method as I have explained. So this was all about the construction of similar triangle. So student, you must know it. It will not be asked in your examination. It is one thing. It is expected that it should not be asked. But the last one topic is our construction of TANCET. It is in your syllabus. Again, your construction of circle with 3 points and that chord, that is not in your syllabus. Okay, so let me just explain these two things quickly. So let us go for the fourth kind of construction, or rather third kind of construction. Construction of tangent to a circle. Student, it is very easy provided you have the understanding of bisector of a line segment that we have learned, because line segment bisector divides the point into 2 equal parts and the drawing of circle. Okay, so students, let us take one example. So a circle will be given to you and external point will be given to you. Okay, student. So construct tangents to a circle at 3 centimeter or at 4 centimeter from the boundary of a circle of radius let us take the radius as the 5 centimeter, or we may keep it at the 3 centimeter. Understand this. So a student, again you have to draw the circle first. You have to allocate that point from where the tangent have to be drawn. Then you have to draw the tangent. So the step number 1, the circle, or just understand what we need. So we need the tangent to a circle. The given circle is of radius 3 centimeter. But it is given that you have to draw a tangent from a point which is 4 centimeter away from this. So this is given as 4 centimeter. Okay, student? Then where it will touch? By adjusting the scale, okay, you are able to understand, okay, it is going to touch here. But where is this point where the scale should be put? That is to be determined. Where? That is the main concept. For that, you have to just understand one thing more. This point P, which is the external point, it is 4 centimeter from this periphery. Consider this point, the center as O, and the point on this circumference as A. Then what is OA? OA is also our 3 centimeter. So sometime the length from the center itself is given, or the distance of external point from the center itself is given. So you should be careful whether distance from the circumference or the boundary is given, or distance from the center of the circle is given. So that is your point number 1. So very first step, draw circle with r is equals to 3 centimeter. That is our first step. How I can draw? A student, you will take your scale, ruler, adjust the radius of this compass for the 3 centimeter. Okay, it is this one. Put it at any point on the paper and make a complete circle. That's all. For me, see how I am going to draw. So I need the 3 centimeter. Okay, so that 3 centimeter radius, just I am first taking 1, 2, and this is my 3. Okay, why I have taken this, you can just understand. Because I need this circle, my compass or my protractor have certain limitations. So I need this ratio as 3 centimeters, so that exact circle I can draw. Okay, no, otherwise with hands, this is my 3 centimeter. Are you getting? Now it is exactly not matching. So put the center here, reduce this size till it gets matched, and I have to check it again and again. Okay, student, it is this. So I am taking this circle. So this is the circle of radius 3 centimeter. Let us take. Keep more space in left or right from where you can take the 4 centimeter and you can draw the angle bisect. Sorry, the segment bisect. So this is the circle with the center. Where is the center? Yeah. So this is my center. Okay, student? Oh, this I have drawn. Now, observe carefully. Here, we need the external point. External point is 4 centimeter. Step 2. So take OP is equals to how much? R plus 4 means 3 plus 4, 7 centimeter. And join it. Let me take my, this is 0 degree, okay. I shall take how much, student? This is already our 3 centimeter. The point O is here, slightly. Okay, so now take it for the 4 centimeter from the boundary. You are getting 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the boundary. It is this one, but the radius will also be our 3 centimeter. So this is the point P that we have allocated. Point P. Okay, student. It is the second step that we have done. Afterward, we have to draw the segment bisector of OP. So step number 3, draw perpendicular bisector of PO. Okay, students, that. How to draw the perpendicular bisector, that you are already knowing. A student, adjust the radius of your compass greater than half of OP. Take O as the center. Mark the 2 arcs on either side without changing this radius. Keeping the radius unchanged, change the center to point P and make the arc. So I'm going to do that. Let me take my protractor. For this, I have to increase this for more than half. Center coinciding with O. Or let me take it even bigger. Then let me draw the 2 arcs, probably where the bisector will cut. So here we have this one and this one. Okay, student. This way the point, which one? The perpendicular bisector we have first drawn. So consider this as point M and N. Now you need to join this M and N with a dashed line so that this perpendicular bisector where it is cutting the PO, that can be determined. See, someone is calling. मैं थोड़ी देर बाद आपको कॉल करता हूं, जस्ट मैं थोड़ा बिजी हूं, just after 10 minutes. Okay, so this way the perpendicular bisector MN is intersecting PO at some point. Consider this point as S. You may consider this as C. Now, a student, if you observe carefully, you will observe that this S is in middle of this OP. Exactly, it is in middle. So total 7, it appears as the 3.5. Ready? It is this. So this S is now acting as the center for a new circle. That circle need not be drawn, but that circle help in allocating the point where the tangent will cut the given circle. Okay, so draw perpendicular bisector of OP which cuts PO at S. Okay, it is this one. Now the next step is to draw the circle. So step number 4. Draw circle with center, new center S, whatever the midpoint that we have determined, and radius SP. equals to same as SO, this one. Okay, student? And then you have to allocate the point, then find points where it means the new circle cuts the original circle. Let me first draw it. So take this P as my center and let me draw the new circle. Okay, student, reduce the size, reduce the size, reduce the size further, reduce the size of my compass. Yes. Getting? So this way, what are the point of no need even to draw the big entire circle, but some part of that, this circle that we need to draw. Basically, it is appearing that these 2 points are important. Okay, which points are important for us? The important point is this one and this one. This is the point for the tangent T. Okay, or you may call this as T1, and this is the point for tangent T2. This can be allocated. So this way, what I was writing, find the point where it cuts the original circle, let at T1 and T2. Okay, student. Then step number 5, join our point PT1 and PT2 as 2 tangents to given circle. Okay, student. So this way we have determined the tangent point where it is touching our circle. So join it by using a ruler. You can get that it will exactly touch and it will go out. It will not intersect the entire circle. Okay, now the single point. Are we getting? So these are steps you need to do. So draw it in the solid line. Whatever is the final requirement, draw it in the solid line. It is this one. So circle and 2 tangents we have drawn. Is it okay? So this way PT1 and PT2 are the tangents that was required to be drawn, and we have drawn it. It's so simple. So it's all. Yeah, student. Any doubt, then please ask to me if you have any doubt. Otherwise, I have explained everything of this chapter. Students, just for 1 more minute, I will take 1 or 2 more minutes of yours. So circle from 3 points. Why it is required? It may be first given that construct a circle passing through the 3 points, okay, or the 2 chord at some angle somewhere. Then you have to draw the tangent. It may be asked at an angle. Okay. So let me just explain it. So student, the 3 points are given. Let the point, how the points will be given? Point in the form of their coordinates will be given. Are you getting? So the question connected with coordinates is also formed in the construction. So let A, B, C may be given somewhere to you. Consider a point A is here, another B is here, and another C is somewhere here. C is somewhere here. Okay, student? Then how to do? Then step number 2, you have to join AB, again join BC. So make it. So draw 2 chords. What we have drawn? These are the 2 chords that we have drawn. Then step number 3, draw perpendicular bisector of each chord. So let me join it. There is my ruler. So join AB first. Because this AB and AC are going to form the chord basically. How is that? That we can understand. It is this one. Then draw the perpendicular bisector. How to draw the perpendicular bisector? The same way as we have done. So take the radius of compass greater than the line segment by 2 and mark it with the 2 centers. Let me take it like this one. And on the other side, this one with this center. Here we are getting, on one we are missing. So you must correct it for this much. With the other center, we are getting this one. So this way, the perpendicular bisector is this one. Or you can keep the scale first properly for drawing it in a better way. So take the scale. Orient your scale. Draw the perpendicular bisector. Sorry, the wrong selection was there. Make it longer. So just draw it. Do the same process for the other chord, where we need the protector of radius greater than. Do not think that the same radius we need to maintain. You may take even the bigger than this, still you can get, or the smaller than this. Let me take that as this one. And this way. Maintain the same radius. Move to point C and draw it. Okay. Now we have to take the scale. Now observe it carefully. What we are getting, very interesting thing. Here, this perpendicular bisector is going to intersect the perpendicular bisector of AB also at some point. This point what we were searching. Okay, student? So this point that we have obtained here, this will be the center. It will be the center. So write that. So draw the bisector of each chord. Step number 4, find center. Find center where at the intersection of two. Intersection means where they cut each other. Intersection of the two perpendicular bisectors that we have drawn in step number 3. So this point is let O. So this point that we have considered is our O. Now the question is for the radius. What is the radius? Student, we are knowing that all the points are equidistant from A and B lies on this perpendicular bisector. Similarly, for equidistant point for B and C, that will also lies on the perpendicular bisector of this BC. So this way, here we can get that the point B to A, this can act as, this is equal to this one, considering this triangle, okay, because it is on the perpendicular bisector. But this BC is also equals to, if we are considering the other part, their perpendicular bisector. So this way what we are observing, this length, this length, this length, these three lengths are equal, and each of them will give us the radius. Okay, so this way the radius is also determined. So the 5 number is our radius of circle is equals to O to A, same as O to B, same as O to C. With this radius and center, you have to draw the circle, and you will observe that you may stretch your compass with metallic tip at the O and pencil either at the A or B, anyone, and you just rotate it, you can get it. Let me take my, so the step number 6, draw circle with radius OA and center O. Okay, so let me take my compass and protractor. For me, the compass and protractor both are the same. Here we are observing that decrease the size carefully, put it at the center. Here we can observe that these three are also laying on the same point. We are placing it carefully. So what is the required circle? The required circle, now you join it, draw it. Okay, this is our required circle. So sometime the construction of circle is required to be done with the 3 points or with the 2 chords. So this idea you also must have. Another, even the MCQs, it is also asked, the center of a circle lies on the perpendicular bisector of these 2 chords, that is class 9th, but is still also asked in class 10th. Okay, the radius for these 3 points will be the distance between the point where the 2 perpendicular bisector of this chord are intersecting. It is this way. A student, the same question may be asked in some other way. How is that? It may be given that 2 chords are given, it is stated, or the line segment, 2 line segment AB and PQ itself is given. Say this is our AB, this is our PQ. Though it is not touching at B, but still the circle can be drawn. How? The same concept, draw the perpendicular bisector of this, draw the perpendicular bisector of this. This will be your center. This is your perpendicular bisector. And then you will get, if you draw on the scale, you will get this at equidistant Okay, students, so be careful for that, otherwise the perpendicular bisector somewhere here. Then we can see whatever this radius, the same will be for this radius, the same will be this one and this one. And you will observe that it will pass through all these 4 points. Okay, if we draw on the scale, we can get. Okay, so this way, even the 2 small segments are given, still the center can be searched by drawing the perpendicular bisector of the 2 chord or these 2 line segment, and from that perpendicular bisector point where they are intersecting to any of this point, that will act as the radius. So this was all about the construction. Yes, student, any doubt, then please ask. No doubt, then we shall quickly see the questions of the exercise. So draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter from the point 10 centimeter away from its center. Student, are you getting? The same thing I was speaking. Even from the center, this 10 centimeter is given. So in our earlier question, where we were adding the distance from the boundary to get the center, that part is not required. Means it is exactly same as this. So in this case, R is our 6 centimeter, and O to point P itself is our 10 centimeter. Okay, means draw the circle of this 6 centimeter, and another from this O to this point P is our 10 centimeter. Okay, this length itself is our 10 centimeter, and this length is our 6 centimeter. Again, the same kind, the perpendicular that you have to draw like this, you will get the center somewhere. In this case, you will get center here. Basically, it will cut somewhere here, because it outside is the 4 only. So it appears to us that it will be inside, and it will be like this one. And after that, you have to make the semicircle, the circle to get this intersection point. This way, lastly, you have to join this one and this one. It's so simple. Okay, so all the questions are very easy. I hope you people can do it. Construct a triangle to a circle of radius 4 centimeter from a point concentric. Concentric means of the same radius. From a point of radius, measure its length and verify. The same kind of thing, but in different language it is asked. So students, how is this? Let us see quickly. A student, here it is given that you have to take a circle of radius 4 centimeter first. So this is your 4 centimeter. Another concentric means with the same center. Another, you have to draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. Okay, student, you will draw this as the 6 centimeter. Now from any point on this outer circle, you have to draw the tangent to this. So what you will do, if you are considering this as O, this as P, again you will draw the perpendicular bisector for this OP. Okay, it will be somewhere here. You will get, it is going to intersect it. Now the new circle that you will get is like this one and this one. This way you have to draw this tangent from the outer circle to the inner circle. Okay, students? So be careful what is asked. All the concepts remains the same. Shall I do the construction, or this hint is enough for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope. So this way, all the questions are of the same kind. You can get it. Draw the circle 3 centimeter. Take 2 point P and Q on one of the extended diameter at the 7 centimeter from its center. Draw the tangent. The same. The 7 centimeter you have to take. Draw the pair of tangent of radius 5 centimeter which is inclined to each other at 60 degree. It's very easy. Just with the help of protractor you can draw it. Or shall I explain this? I don't think it is required, but let me explain. Because some of our students are not able to understand the hints. See, students, in this case, what is given? Draw a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So radius 5 centimeter, you first draw a circle. Center of the radius is above 5 centimeter. This we have drawn. So draw a pair of tangent to this circle which are inclined to each other at 60 degree. Now, student, we have learned that if we draw any tangent, then we have observed that these two are the equidistant because obtained on the same perpendicular bisector or by the circle, other circle. So this length is equals to this length. Even this we will learn in the circle also. Therefore, this angle is also equals to this angle. Okay, student? So here it is given that inclined to each other at 60 degree. Means this entire angle is here 60 degree. So each of this angle will be how much? 30 degree, 30 degree. But from which point you will draw this 30 degree? For that you have to take the help of this tangential point to draw it. How? A student, you are already knowing tangent is always making 90 degree here. So what you will take? You will first draw this. This is 30, this is 90, so this has 60 degree. So first you will draw this 60 degree on one side and the same 60 degree on other side. Then you will draw this. Let me draw it. So let us take the 5 centimeter length. Okay. Just bear with me for another 2 to 4 minutes. So take the 5 centimeter. Let me take the 5 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It is this much. My protractor have their own limitations. So I need to first take the 5 centimeter. Then I adjust their circular boundary. So understand this. This is important. Okay, student. So take this as the 5 centimeter. This is our 5 centimeter. Sorry, what was the center? Okay, so this is our 5 centimeter with the center. Oh, now what we have to do? Now we shall make 60 degree. You just draw a line on either side. You can draw. Take the ruler. Sometimes it is creating problem. So a student, you will just take from the center any side, on either side you can take a line. Don't worry for the length, because we are interested in determining the point P. For that, I need to make another, which angle we have determined here, 60 degree first, because that can give us the 30 degree. So first you make this 60 degree here. See, the 60 degree, I'm going to rotate it with the help of protractor. I hope you can draw it. So make a 60 degree here. So make this as the 60 degree. Okay. So this way, O2 tangent at 1 we have determined. The another 60 degree also on this side, but this 260 degree on the same side you must make it. Otherwise confusion arises. And make it. This will be the point for T2. Okay. And then what to do? From the end you have to make a 90 degree. Okay, students? By that you can get it. Means the 90 degree straight line here you will make. This is not giving the correct inclination, because this scale is always taking for the horizontal line. Let me take my other tool, protractor. Coincide this. I need to go for 90 degree. I may take the smaller size, okay? Because I need only 90 degree, making of 90 degree. Put it on the center. Let me take the 90 degree, 89, 90. Okay, it is one end. Similarly, for the other end, I need to make the another 90 degree. I may take the smaller or bigger one. That doesn't affect. And you will observe that the two will be matching. $70, $80, $90. Oh, slightly it has increased. Okay. Now what to do? Now take the ruler. You have to, this is our 90 degree end. From here to here we have to join this, so that it will just touch at one point. Are you getting? So this way you have to point this. So this point that you will obtain, this will be the point P, and you can get, this will also be coinciding from this end. You see, exactly coinciding. Yeah. It is this way. So this way the tangent PT1 and PT2 is drawn. Okay. You can measure the angle also here. See, student, what is this angle? You can get, this will be your 30 degree. Yeah. Observe it. Exactly matching. Okay. Slightly it have drifted. Otherwise, this is 30 degree. The bottom one will also be your 30 degree. See, this is also a 30 degree. Slightly it have disturbed in drawing. And this entire one 30 below, 30 above is our 60 degree. So this way, this 60 degree, this radius 5 centimeter. With the help of this we have drawn. So how we have drawn? First we have made this as the 60 degree, this angle. Then this 90 degree, the second step. Then automatically these lines, whatever we have drawn, the tangent, means these 2 points, they will intersect at point P. Automatically, lastly, we will get this angle as the 30 degree. And this is also 30 degree. More we will learn in our chapter circle. So this was all about today class. Any doubt, then please ask students. Otherwise, I will stop the class. This way I have explained all type of question and each and every concepts. Yes, student, tell me, any doubt? No doubt? Then shall we stop the class? So what is the homework? Write your homework quickly. So your homework, entire chapter you have to do. So chapter number 11, construction, exercise 11.1 as well as 11.2. These two things please do. This is the bare minimum thing, and if you can get the time, then also please do our note that I have given to you for the mathematics practice questions. So this is the thing. So tomorrow at the same time, means around 8 we will start, 8 or maybe going to 8:15, sometime 8:20, sometime 8:30, 35. So that much PM we will start, and we will finish the chapter circle. Circle is also very small chapter that we need to finish. After that, your entire mathematics will be finished. Okay, student, any doubt? No doubt? Yeah? Then